Yo,
Yo.
this is Rolling Monkeys with Neo underscore and Nay underscore.
Happy to be here.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're gonna roll some monkeys. We're gonna do some speedruns. We're ready to go, I think. We're ready, yeah? Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Serious monkey business.
Only serious monkey business allowed. So first thing we're going to do is kill Donkey, because we don't want Donkey. It's not Donkey Kong Country in my eyes.
Diddy Kong Country.
Diddy Kong Country.
Donkey's just way too slow. This is a speedrun after all.
Yeah, so this is going to be like really fast paced. There's a lot of sort of precise tricks, but we'll try to explain as we go. One is pretty simple. There's a couple of tricks in there which will probably be explained later, but not the best time to explain them now. So we use this bonus to skip about half the level. Not quite. Skips a little bit. Saves some time. And the more you skip, the less you actually have to do. So less danger and less Donkey that you have to play, which I would always recommend. And that's 1, 2. So this is all stages. We're doing every single stage. 40 exits. If you include exiting Gangplank Galleon to go to Cranky's house. But maybe you don't.
I include
But
them.
then I would argue that we exit Funky's Flights. So, you never know. Could be anything. Could be 41 exits, technically. We don't really know. Cranky has not yet shared that knowledge with us. He did find every bonus and do it in under an hour without dying, so Cranky knows what he's doing. And we're going to try to follow in his spirit. Without getting every bonus, because this isn't 101. We don't need bonuses, they are slow. Except some, we'll take
Unless
some
when they're
bonuses. Except when they're fast, we're going to take some bonuses. Bonuses are allowed, but not mandatory. So this is the first underwater level. You take Eduardo because Eduardo is fast, and Diddy is very slow underwater. You press the B button to lunge, not the Y button, because your Y button gets abused enough already. So we're going to give the Y button a break. Going to press the B button, and do 1, 4. So Barrel Cannon Canyon is probably the first stage where there's like a pretty major skip, which are allowed, except in no major skips, which is objectively better. But we basically skip the whole level and still get nearly all of Kong letters. If we wanted to, we could get every Kong letter. So the devs knew what they were doing. There are a lot of developer warp barrels in a lot of stages, but 1.5 they just decide you'll just fly over the level instead, and that works. Works the same, it's just slower. The bosses in this game are really boring and trash, but we jump on them a few times, and that's it, that's World 1.
You're gonna grab Winky.
I'm not going to grab Winky.
You're not even gonna save him.
I'm very
Save
sorry,
free.
but
Save the frogs.
I literally don't remember where Winky is. Oh, there's Winky.
He's right there.
We don't want to bounce off that naughty, but it's okay. Small time loss. Probably RNG manipulation of some description. Winky's Walkway is a very good stage, just overall. I think it's one of the best designed stages in the game.
First warp barrel there.
Yeah,
Take a
so
stretch
that's
here.
one of your warp barrels, because they just knew this stage was trash. They designed it, they had an idea, and they put it into action and they realised it's no good, so let's just put a barrel and we'll skip the whole thing. 2-3 is a decent level. Bit of movement tech. We don't want to do that, but we learn about crawl spaces. So I already did one in World 1, but you don't get to see it as much. That's never happened before. But you can jump through... Wow. Not as Donkey, apparently, because Donkey's just too slow, but you can jump through crawl spaces, which is a bit faster, and zip through them as well by pressing your Y button on your SNES controller.
Ooh, nice
God.
save though.
It's not going well, but we're trying our best.
This is also
That's
the
awesome.
first stage where you get to see tie rolls.
Tie rolls are important as well. They're a bit tricky, a bit timing based, but they're very cool.
Yeah, as long as you're like on the edge of it, it tends to work.
Yep. Stop and go has an interesting skip, so we just go back in the entrance, and that's basically the warp barrel for this stage, which I really like.
It is a really fun stage though.
It is. So when we see no major skips at PAX, pending approval, then you can see I will absolutely race NMS.
Alright, you're on.
So in this stage we do the first super jump of the run. You don't really get to see it because we just super jump straight into a warp barrel, but we will explain super jumps later on in World 3. World 2 I think is the shortest world. I think it takes 3 minutes
Yeah,
optimally,
that's correct.
or shorter.
Yeah, 2 something I think.
I always take like exactly 3 minutes because I'm not fast, I guess. And that's World 2. No slap slopes.
You're a disappointment. What were you practicing up there anyway? Definitely wasn't
Bit of
slap
everything.
slides,
No, it was a bit of everything.
except slap slides.
I was praying as well.
Praying.
More than just practicing, I was sort of just looking at Donkey's sprite and just hoping and thinking, I don't want you around, but I want Diddy.
So
that
another
was
warp barrel there, and then another one in the next
Yeah,
stage as
so 3-1, that warp barrel is a pretty unique one. It only spawns for Donkey. Is it the same in Millstone? Is Millstone Donkey only?
well. Yes.
So yeah, so that one in 3-1, if you're playing as Diddy and reach for warp barrel, it's just not there, and when you switch, it will appear. It's also on a timer, so if you're not a speedrunner and you're slow, you don't get that warp barrel. But it is still intentional.
Here's
so
the
we're not
next
cheating.
and hopefully the last super jump we'll see.
The last super jump, the only super jump of the run,
Oh,
we're not going to
didn't
see
quite
it.
get it there.
We're not going to see it. It's going to be faster to take a death than play that stage, because literally this stage is so long. We will still see a super jump here. So essentially the way we're going to do it, we kill Diddy, he runs into a wall and flies up, then when we kill Donkey and bounce off an enemy, like that,
There you go.
we just fly. So Diddy is rising at the moment because I'm still holding B, and as long as I'm holding B, he's just going to keep going up forever. Releasing it there, he's now coming down. You can't see him for a while because he's so high up, but he is on his way, and we'll see him in a minute. But for now, we just get to enjoy the scenery in Forest Frenzy.
Prepare for landing.
Make sure your seats are in the upright position.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Be aware of falling objects when removing your luggage from the overhead carry.
Temple Tempest, great level, lots of hard movement.
Incredible level.
I'll explain extended rolls here.
Yeah.
So there's, I guess, a trick you can do with when you roll. If you release Y when you're like before you roll through the enemy and then repress it after, you get more roll from your roll, which is pretty good because rolls are fast. So you can use it to clear gaps like that.
Yeah, so that was a really big one. They're not always that big. Sizes do vary.
And then here coming up, we should have a double extender.
Double extendo.
Wow, you got it.
We
Very
actually
nice.
got it, and I jumped out of it. But that was a double extendo. It's
Beautiful.
pretty long. It's a big one. Big boy. Personally, I have not played Temple Tempest over 10,000 times, but some people have.
I know a few people that have, yeah. One in particular.
Mm.
So here, we're not actually going to enter the level from
No.
the usual spot. We're going to go back to World 1 and do a little trick called Map Warp. So on these little pivot points on the overworld, if you mash fast enough like that, it just spits you out at the end of Ogang.
Yeah, just because, like, why not?
I mean, that was definitely intended, right? Like,
It gets us an extra exit as well with Funky.
got another
So-
water stage here. Probably a good time for donations if you need.
Yeah, we have a $100 from Anonymous and a $20 from a John Henry Eden. Always a treat to catch our speedruns live. Here's $20 for the Metroid Dread Boss Rush. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Yo, Johnny. That
Uh-oh.
is not meant to happen, but
You can still get him. Oh no!
we went too high. That is actually a mechanic with Eduardo. He's got an auto lunge feature, which is abysmal. And literally, you do not press any buttons. You're looking at an enemy, and he just lunges.
So we got a water stage here if it's a good time for donation.
Yeah. Do we have any any donations?
Yeah, I think there's one from John.
No more donations, but as a reminder, we do also have some fantastic prizes that everyone can win throughout donating throughout the event. If you donate at least $10, you'll be eligible to win one of 8 Landfall game bundles, comprising 3 of their greatest hits: Cluster Truck, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and Nightfall. And for those within Australia, if you donate with $20 or more, you'll go in the running to win a pair of HyperX Cloud earbuds. And if you donate $40 or more, you'll also be in the running to win one of 2 HyperX Cloud 2 gaming headsets. For more information, you can always visit prizes.ausspeedruns.com. And of course, we thank Landfall and our major sponsor, HyperX, for providing these wonderful, wonderful prizes. Thank you.
Okay, so you can get a quick hit on this B, which I did, and then I just messed it up by missing the second barrel. So the cycles are going to be messed up here. It's going to be really slow, but we got another quick hit, which doesn't normally happen, but is pretty good when it does. So maybe my cycles are back. They are. So this is not going to be a slow B.
I mean, it's not a fast B.
It's not a fast B.
He was really low there when you
Very
when
good.
you hit him though, so saving a bit of time there.
Saving all the frames. So World 4, Round 6. Not long to go now. Maybe like 10 minutes. Can we get a time check?
You're at 13:27.
13:27.
This could still 34.
This could still 34 with 2 deaths. Could still 32.
Yeah, if you go for all the tricks that you don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone. Could you just like do Misty SJR for me, Nate?
Sure.
So this is a fun level. Except that bit.
Yeah, it's a really fun level.
Sorry, that's a short death.
So fun, we're gonna play it again.
Yeah, those birds just don't work. Like, you roll at the same time. Oh, nearly missed the
Nice
barrel.
save.
We're not meant to do that either, but it works. And we just go under here, because this section's terrible.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's quite fun.
Once you know how it goes, it's actually good. Barrels are just really finicky.
They can be.
Slip slide
Great
has a
stage here, but we have to skip it.
I know, it's trash.
What a banger.
Yeah, interesting trick though. So basically what we're going to do, if you crouch, you can jump on top of a rope like that, and I can jump off into that warp barrel, which normally you can only reach as Donkey, because he jumps higher, but we can just do it as Diddy, which is much faster. But Donkey's sort of a backup strat if you're not confident. Get some ropes here.
A lot of like
Not great ropes.
like guides for the game say that warp barrel can only be reached like by Donkey, but really.
They're lying to us, quite honestly.
But there are warp barrels that like just don't exist if you're Diddy, and then you'll swap to Donkey and then they'll show up.
Yeah.
But that's not one of them. Just happens to be so high that
Devs thought they were safe, and like they just didn't expect that Diddy would jump onto a rope. So as Espresso, we want to run down slopes as much as we can, and try to avoid running up slopes, because one is fast and one is slow. See if you can work out which is which. Fun game to play at home. So this is a challenging level, because it's the only time we use Espresso. Is a bit hard to get used to, but I think it's fun. Croctopus, we're at the halfway point of the run now. So whatever time we're at, double that, and that's going to be my final time.
well, that's underestimate.
Underestimate?
That'd be a 38.
38.
Alright.
Happy with 38.
Place your bets.
If we've got any more donations, this is the best time for them.
Yep, we have a $20 from Noodle 2D. Donkey Kong Country's soundtrack is an absolute banger. Great work to all the runners on supporting such a great cause.
So Croctopus is really, really long, but we get to listen to the best song on the SNES. So we want to cut corners. I don't remember where the corners are, quite honestly, so I just hope for the best. There is some interesting cornering you can do. Like when you're going straight like this and then it dips down, you want to try to make sure you're falling like there, falling onto the corner, which I just don't do, because that's really hard and I have to remember the stage layout. Yeah. Place your bets on how many piano notes I'll get.
You're gonna get all of them.
All of them, how many is that?
It might go to the next set of pianos. You're bonking every wall.
Not every wall, just most of them.
So there's like an audio cue you can use at the end of the stage with the song to tell how bad you've done, or how good you've done, depending on your outlook on life. These ones.
Yeah. So you ideally just don't want those at all. And if you listen closely,
Yeah, you got them all.
I got like, when I was exiting, I got like 2. So that's about 2 piano notes. So I'm happy with that.
No, you got like at least 50.
Oh, that's not meant to happen. Well, yeah, but the ones like before I exit don't really count.
Yes, they do.
Because I'm still just playing the stage then.
True.
Torchlight is not really hard. It can be. I shouldn't have got hit there, but
It's
it
hard
happens.
here because the brightness isn't very high on this monitor.
Yeah.
So we actually don't take squawks in this stage because it lags.
Like so much. It is
really
just
does.
horrible.
So we just memorize the layout and
Yeah, we played it a bit safe, but we made it free.
Rope Bridge Rumble.
Rope Bridge Rumble. There is an SJR in this stage, which is a super jump roll, combining a super jump and a jump roll. So it could be a super jump roll, if you prefer, which I don't. That sounds atrocious. Yeah, I don't do it. I don't know how to. So you get to watch this really fun stage instead. We do an extendo there, which I always jump out of. I don't think I've ever not hit it, but if you don't hit it, then you die. So I just jump out anyway. Do a tire roll there.
Big thing in this stage is the tire rolls. If you're not doing the SJR, of course.
Yeah, it is a difficult level for tire rolls, but it's a really good one to learn in. So 2 tricks here in this boss that we're going to go for. First is this.
What are you doing up there, though?
Oh no, so I went too early. You can get on that corner and get a quick hit on him. The second trick,
Different. Legacy strats.
if we kill Donkey here, we can get another quick hit like that. It is Legacy strats now that Nay mentions it, because there's another SJR in the next stage, which I now can't do because I don't have Donkey. But I also don't know how to do that. So I just kill Donkey and it's a bit fast. So last section of ODA, I am going to play safe because I've sort of been 50-50 in practice. What happened there?
It's basically just tires like over the void.
Yeah, when I get to it, I'll speak a bit about it. It's really impressive when you do it right. I'll play this safe as well. You can do that section pretty easily without letting go of right. But today, every time I've practiced it, I've just died, so we won't do that. Under that barrel can be tricky. I'll grab Donkey here just for safety.
Very movement intense stage this one.
Oh no!
Oh, that's gonna make it a bit harder.
Yeah. Well, bit harder. That's alright. We've got another go.
A few more goes.
Yeah?
You don't want to grab Diddy?
Can't do that apparently.
Do you want a commentator assisted run here?
We're not gonna. Where's Diddy? I literally don't even know.
I could tell you just walked over him.
Oh, he's down there. Okay.
He's
That's
on
alright.
one of the things. You have to like jump.
What? Don't know how to do this as Donkey. We don't play as Donkey ever. So we're just gonna run.
This is scary
That's
stuff.
good enough.
I'm petrified.
There's Diddy.
Alright. Very good.
We got him. He's back. He's gone.
No.
Oh no. That's alright. We'll do this right this time. What am I doing, dude? We will get
He's
through
just
this.
too slow.
We-
You're used to having Diddy there.
Yeah. I used to know how to do that as Donkey, but like he's down
So
here.
Diddy's no.
That's
That-
Ramby.
That's Ramby. Go to the
What?
left. Up to
Where
the
is
left.
he, dude?
Jump on the black thing to your
Black
right.
thing. What? What
Yeah,
is
that
this? Oh my lord. We'll use Ramby.
I don't know if Ramby can get it.
I don't think Ramby can.
You have
We're
to
gonna get
jump
rid of
from on
Ramby.
top of the oil drum.
Really?
Oh my god.
This is going really well. No, he's just teaching me how to play this game, like as I'm running.
I'm not even teaching you how to speedrun. I'm just teaching you how to play.
How to get Diddy.
Just how to.
just how to physically play the game. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. We grab that barrel, I guess. And don't roll into there. Okay, we're okay.
Alright. Just take your time, bro.
We're all good. We're okay. Yeah, that was no good. Okay, we'll play this safe. It is impressive when you do it right, but apparently I can't do that today at all. Oh, what was I doing there?
Nice
Long
G.
roll. Okay, we got it. We got it. We're okay.
Alright. Another warp barrel here.
Back on track.
Which is great because this is a really long auto scroller.
So
If only we could skip the other long auto scroller in World 6, that'd be cool.
So I had like 1 death in ODA, I think, but we're going okay.
Yeah, maybe 1.
If you don't count the donkey deaths,
True.
because like we do want to kill donkeys, so I don't see that as a loss.
No snake bounce?
No, I used to go for snake bounce.
You used to say it was free.
It is free.
Oh, guess
Can
not.
we not get up there as donkey?
You can.
What?
Careful, bro.
I thought you could. No good.
I don't think you've ever been in that area. Of the
I've
level.
been in that area, just not
You
as
have.
donkey.
Okay. You can usually like roll under
Yeah. This is fine.
ropes.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could roll under as donkey though, but apparently you can't go over as donkey either. So it's like, what am I doing? This is fine.
Here
The
we go.
run's going well. We're in now. So use this bonus just as a quick warp. Doesn't save too much time. It's only a little section, but saves a lot of hassle in places that you may potentially die if you're a donkey.
Oh, not quite. There's a little
Yeah.
camera manip we try to do there.
Yeah, just not long enough.
Oh, I could see it happening.
I could feel it. I could feel it as soon as I roll through that second guy.
This is a hard
It just
stage.
doesn't- It is a hard stage.
It's probably the one that took me the longest to learn.
Yeah.
I think it took like a hiatus, like from learning the game when I got to this one, just because it's so hard.
That's alright, we can still 34.
Yeah, maybe a high 34.
High 34.
Yeah.
We'll just skip World 6. Oh, jeez. That's alright. Play it safe this time. We're not doing elevator skip either, because I don't trust that.
Elevator skip is another camera manip you can do to skip one of the elevators. Can you believe it?
That's never happened before. I did not know you could physically get hit there, but
Alright.
we can.
Another water stage. Oh, we get Donkey on Unguard.
Yeah. So this is the last water stage of the run. Donkey on Eduardo. We'll grab that barrel. Bit of safety.
Probably a good time for donations.
Yeah, no donations right now, but just as a reminder, we do have several donation challenges over the course of the marathon. The next one coming up is Blinks 2 Masters of Time and Space. You're able to name the time sweeper. Currently, Timey McSweepy is winning at $47 of that bid war. There are no other entries in said bid war, so if you wanted to see your name come up there, feel free to donate. We also have a Crash skin selection for the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time run later on. Currently, Warped Biker is winning at 75 with Mother Clucker roughly just behind at $20. And there's a whole list to choose from. Thank you.
Okay, so we lost Eduardo there. Yeah, doesn't normally happen. It's not really what you want to do, but the rest of the stage is pretty simple. If I just hug the ceiling, you can't really get hit. It is slow, but it's not like it's a speed run or anything. I'm just taking our time, having a nice day at I don't know why I swapped there, because I literally need Donkey in this next stage. But that's fine, we get some faster movement here as Diddy, and now we can swap. Do you want to explain this glitch?
Does it really need explaining? I mean, it's pretty obvious what we're doing. You know, that's part of the game. You can just roll in the air. If you get out of the minecart in a certain way, it just lets you do that
Yeah,
because it's confused.
that's about it, yeah. Just
Yeah.
roll through the air, like honestly.
There's a jump roll you can do here as well. We're past the point where he would have done it though.
Yeah, I wasn't
It
going to
only
risk that
saves
one
like
today.
4 seconds. And this whole rolling in air thing only saves 4 seconds as well, so...
So is that 4 seconds with rolling in air and an extra 0 seconds with a jump roll?
Extra 4 seconds.
They
so
both save
what,
4 seconds.
8 second total.
8 second total time save
Yeah.
in a 42-minute speedrun.
42-minute speedrun.
Well, I think that's about where we're at.
You don't do the jumps up there?
I used to.
I don't even know if they're fast, though. It just feels right.
I don't think they if it was MCC,
It's
I'd
weird
say
not
yes.
to hear it. Go boing, 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 boing. Yeah, so this is like ODA, but they're turning the lights off. Really wish they wouldn't, but oh well.
Literally, though.
Like, oh, see, they turn the light off, and
You
then
turn the light off, you don't know where you're
know
going.
where you're going.
Maybe if you'd played the game a couple of times before, you might.
Yeah,
might
if this
be able
wasn't your
to
first
sort of
speedrun, you might
remember.
have memorized the layout of the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just in general, it's like it's not very user friendly. I don't even know where I am right now.
If we had a bit more brightness on the monitor, we would be able to tell where those yellow, like, safety stripy things are, and they help a lot with knowing where you are. But yeah,
We'll play it safe as well. Nothing risky.
all right. I think,
And that's
I think we're
Bob.
good. I think
We're good.
All right.
It's a hard
Fair
stage. Leave the lights on next time.
Okay. Boss thumb drum.
Yeah, that's him. This is it. This is video game. Nothing more to really say.
Well, we're going to swap to Donkey in a bit.
We are gonna swap to
because
Donkey.
some of the enemies Diddy can't actually kill by jumping on them.
Yeah, and as Donkey we can do slap slides. So that's really what's important.
The
Let's go along.
clumps. Here's the clumps, and then the armadillos. Sorry for the spoilers. Yeah, we got a slap slide there.
We have 2 slap slides. Oh, jeez. Bit dangerous. There we go.
Yeah.
Good enemies though, apart from the snakes.
Bro, you lost time there because you jumped.
I think I've lost enough time.
The game waits for you to be on the ground for the banana to come down. So if you're in the air, like at the wrong time, you're losing time.
Okay, so this is the second really long auto-scroller. Yeah, technically not an auto-scroller, because the camera does follow you, so you could just go ahead if you want, but where are you going to stand?
You're gonna go for the jump roll.
I will try my best.
So there's 2 jump rolls so you can do. We call them creme tut because it's tut being the acronym of the level, tank dump trouble, and then creme because you do it off a creme, and then there's bird tut because you do it off a bird. Real creative name.
This creme in particular.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
get
that
it
one.
off him, unfortunately.
Well, you didn't even attempt it, but it is really hard because you end up in a situation where you have to wiggle through some bees.
Oh, wow, bad
Timing
setup.
was a bit off there.
Yeah, thought I had him okay, but apparently not. That's alright. We
I
get
think
Diddy
it
back.
saves about 20 seconds.
Yeah, it is a big time save. You can do another jump roll there, which we call consolation prize, but we can't do it as Donkey. So when you do a bad setup and you get hit, no consolation prize for you. So yeah, we just get to sort of sit through this. So if we have any more donations.
No donations coming in yet, but just as a reminder, we are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we are raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working all across different fields of cancer research. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. Additionally, Twitch revenue we receive throughout the event will also be given to the charity, which include bits and subscriptions to the channel as another way to support Game On Cancer.
You didn't go for under double B stack.
I did not. I didn't even go for single.
You didn't even go under the single B.
I literally forgot that I could. which shows how much I know about this game.
I mean, it's a pointless trick. it's
Yep.
literally for swag. Like you risk getting hit.
Alright, I've been grinding this level for like the past 4 hours. I haven't been awake for 4 hours, but oh no, the grinding's paid off, obviously. So we do actually take Ramby here, but I'm not taking Ramby, I guess. We'll lose Diddy though. Intentionally. I won't explain why. Yeah, normally you take Ramby, so this is going to be slow, but we're playing the video game, which is what it's really all about. We lose Ramby at this next platform anyway, so not too much time loss, comparatively. Nice back boost off the crusher. That part's really hard, I always get hit there. It's just no good. And that's it.
Misty Mines up next.
I've got about 4 more stages before...
Are you going to do the SFR?
No,
My dude.
I don't know how to do that either.
So an SFR is like a super jump roll, but it's more free, so we call it a super free roll. And
This just isn't working out
like
for me.
there's no frame perfect input.
Yeah,
But I
but
guess-
is it really free if you don't know how to do
yeah,
it?
if you don't know the setup, then
Okay, this is fine now. We've got Diddy back. We're gonna mess up that roll. We will be okay. Just generally in life. Maybe not this speedrun in particular, but just generally we will be okay.
you know, I think maybe this could still 42.
It's still 42.
We're at 36-42 right now.
36, jeez. This is fine.
You're doing great. I mean, in your defense, this is a pretty hard game. Let's
It's
be real.
it's a tricky game when you haven't played it before.
All the other runners here, they're playing easy games. They just like gotta press buttons and stuff.
Mm.
It's, you know, there's nothing hard about it. No challenge. That's what I think.
I agree. When all you got to do is press buttons, like, where's the challenge, mate? Rolling monkeys.
That's a challenge. Oh, this stage, loopy lights. The lights are loopy.
But they're not off, so it's okay. It's not like Bob. It's a fun stage. You can do Swedish roll there, that's
Very nice.
TAS only, back in 2012.
I love all the strats that they were like, that's TAS only.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, a roll that like
It
costs
really
you nothing, and it's like, oh, TAS only. Maybe it's not.
I'm not sure that roll was TAS only. Maybe it was. I don't know. I mean, like, triple mincer clip in Poison Pond. That used to be kind of TAS only strat.
So you might think this stage is like really easy because I actually did it without dying,
That was
but
impressive.
it's not really easy. So I can play video games
Can we
sometimes.
get a round of applause?
Round of applause.
That's actually really well executed. This is the last stage. Arguably the hardest stage.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
gonna do this super safe.
There's
We're gonna
no
hit the jump
ground.
roll.
Just on platform. Hence the name. Platform barrels.
Okay, we're not going for jump roll, I guess. Because even when I do that safe, we'll go for jump roll. Even when I try to do that safe, I get hit.
I don't know if we've explained jump rolls.
We have not explained jump rolls.
Basically, you hit Y on the frame that you're like landing on an enemy, and it just sends you infinitely horizontal.
Is it on the frame that you land on the enemy?
I guess technically it would be the frame before you land on an enemy. And yeah, you're at rolling speed instead of running speed. So here it is here. Oh, he got it! Yo! Frame perfect, by the way. Look at him go, he's just gonna go forever.
Yeah, so a lot of jump rolls in other stages you have to jump out of at some point. In MCM, if you don't jump out of it, you'll run into a B. Same deal actually. But here it just takes us to the end. I don't really know where the end is, so I'm not going to jump out of it early. There's the end. We made it.
There we go. Very nice. And technically, you're not going infinitely horizontal because you do fall very slowly. I think it's like 1 pixel every 1,000 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Fall. Be 2 to the power of 10. So 1024.
So this boss is impossible because you have to count. And we can't do that, but we struggled through. That's World 6, and now I've only got K-Roll. What
I
time are we
recommend
at?
not dying on K-Roll, because I know in the past there have been some runners here that did do that, like that Nathanta guy.
Yeah, I don't
Glad
really
he's
know what
not
happened
around
to him.
anymore. You mistook. you thought you were much
I thought I
later.
saw stage reading. What are we doing? I was just so distracted by the Nathanta throwback. This is okay. We don't die to K-Roll.
Never, not even once. I'm really scared.
Same. So there's 3 stages to K-Roll. One where he runs at you and you don't duck because he runs into you. The cannonball phase where you're meant to stand like at that treasure chest or something, but I just stand at the pillar.
Yeah, there's like a pixel you can stand at and not get hit.
Probably doesn't work as Donkey though anyway. Because Donkey's like just
Probably, yeah.
massive. Like just look at him. He's huge. Okay. So this will be the 3rd hit of the cannonball stage. Is that time?
It might
We're
be
close. We're close to
don't
time,
know.
I think. I mean, the credits are going.
Well, it must
There's
be the
credits.
end, I guess.
Is that it?
Nice run.
That's it. Thanks for commentary, Nick.
No worries.
It's
Yeah.
a good run.
I'll just yeah.
No.
You better get
That's fat joke's gone way too far.
Oh no!
So K-Roll gets back up. Now we can duck under him, which is a strat you could try if you want. So we sort of just duck here. He jumps over us. Not the 3rd time. When he comes back now, you jump with him.
Yeah.
Roll under. One more hit. Time when
Yo.
banana drops. And time.
Very good. What was the
What do we
time?
get?
43:07.
It could still 42.
It
when
could
we
still
said,
42,
When
yeah.
we said. Oh, okay. That was Donkey. Rolling Monkeys.
Thanks for watching.